We're here in Bar, Montenegro. We're excited because this is the starting point of our upcoming journey.
We've decided to go to Belgrade for a few days and take the train. It's supposed to be one of the most scenic train rides in Europe.
That's right. The train ride is about 11 hours. We've come here today. Hopefully we can get some tickets to go tomorrow morning.
The city bus stop in Biella was the start of our journey today. We rode along the Bay of Kotor, past the fortress in Herceg-Novi, to the Herceg-Novi bus terminal. The 3-hour bus ride takes you around the scenic Bay of Kotor. We used to think these were long bus rides. We now don't mind them. We always bring food. This one was the worst ham and cheese sandwich ever, nothing but bread. Apparently, we are not on a low-carb diet. The scenic ride ends at the Bar bus station, home of one of the worst toilets we have used in a bus terminal. Just a 100-meter walk from there, we found the Bar train station.
Two for Belgrade for tomorrow at 9 a.m. Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
Yes. 2 people.
Voila. Okay, so that was 2 tickets, pretty simple to purchase. And how much were they?
48 euros for 2.
Perfect, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, well that's good. It says you have to buy your tickets early or in advance, and we were concerned that we'd get here and wouldn't be able to get a train tomorrow. So that's sorted, we got tickets. And now we're looking for our hostel. This is the first time that we've stayed in a hostel.
Apparently it's well marked.
The bus station in Bar is about 100 meters from the train station, and neither of them are really located in town. We wouldn't want to walk into Bar from where we're at, kind of on the outskirts here. We figured we'd be nice and close for the train in the morning rather than having to deal with taxis. Sarah's booked us the deluxe accommodation at the hostel. We've got the 2 pull-out sofa beds. The local footy field has seen better days. It's a pretty rustic place we're staying at here. It's in like an orchard almost. So we'll just give you a little tour here of our room at the hostel. It's kind of like going back to like university, like a dorm room. It's not where we usually stay in. In case we need to do some shopping, we've got some grocery buggies. First impressions of the Namaste Hostel.
It's definitely throwing out a laid-back hippie vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely got a hippie thing going on there. Some interesting people staying there. Sarah says it's all part of the experience. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the economics of this whole train station area are not very good. Everything's pretty much out of business. And once again, we've made the mistake of arriving in places on a Sunday, which is the worst thing you can ever do in countries over here, because everything's freaking closed. We probably could have planned this a little better.
Gourmet burger.
Gourmet burger?
Smoked sausage.
Yep.
And fish. How are you calling this?
Squid.
Squid, yeah.
Yeah. So we've just sat down at the restaurant Cedro near the bus station in Bar, Montenegro. And we're getting hungry.
This small restaurant has an outdoor grill where they cook meat, chicken, sausages, and seafood, including favorites like cevapi and pleskovica. It is simple, fresh, and tasty, and the prices are reasonable.
All right, so you know it. I can't sit at a mixed meat grill and not order pleskovica because I'm on the quest for the best pleskovica in the entire planet.
The pleskovica we ordered that you see here contains 2/3 of a pound of meat.
All right, so we have just been delivered the craziest plate of pleskovica that we've seen in Montenegro. Look at this, including salads. Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, this thing is massive. Oh my God. That is amazing. Every time I order pleskovica, I'm amazed at how different it is. It has the same basic ingredients, but they don't all taste the same. This one has amazing bread, and the meat is to die for. So we are splitting one pleskovica as a meal for 2 people. This thing is so big, Sarah can't even eat her half, which is fine because that's more pleskovica for me. If you wanted this much meat on a hamburger at home, you'd have to order about 3 hamburgers. I'm not kidding. So if you're from the West and you're thinking about coming here and you're a bit of a bathroom princess, you might want to see this one. This is your typical little toilet here. So there is no toilet seat. There's no door lock. You just come in here and do your thing. People from the West are often shocked that when you go to the washroom, there's no toilet seat. And even if there is one, there's no toilet paper. You either bring your own or you figure it out. This is not like being in Kansas, Toto. All right, so that was a great dinner at Cedro Restaurant right near the Bar train station. What do you think of that?
It was good.
That was really good. Actually, that's one of the better meals I've had in a long time, eh?
Yeah, I am full.
We're gonna head back to our questionable hostel and maybe show you a little bit more about what that's like. I will say earlier, I thought this area wasn't the nicest, but it's actually really nice for a walk at night. It's kind of cool and quiet. It's chill. So there is something quite peaceful about walking in rural Montenegro at night. It's quiet, there's nobody around. This country has very few people in it. It's a very small country. What do you think of this place?
It's very peaceful. It's quiet. I like it.
In this country, nobody bothers anybody. Everybody goes about their daily life, has a good time, lots of smiles, and there's no nonsense. We're really enjoying ourselves in Montenegro. Okay, so the Namaste Hostel was 23 euros and 40 cents, which was quite a bit cheaper than anything we could find on booking.com. And we are back at our 5-star accommodations at the Namaste Hostel. Here's Sarah in the main room. This place is crazy. It has a pretty nice bathroom. All right, so we just had a little bit of time here back at the hostel, hanging out with some people. It's like going to a camp. So this is not usually what we do for a night, but anyway, it looks like it's gonna be fun. It's like going camping. Okay, so this room is hot as hell, and I feel like I'm in Montenegro and Big Brother. Downstairs we have a kitchen of 20-somethings cooking dinner at 10 o'clock at night. All right, well that was not a bad sleep. Just going for a walk up to the showers here. Apparently there's some better showers than the ones in the place there. Today's the train ride, Bar to Belgrade, 11 hours. Should be pretty interesting. So make sure you check out the next video.